I would like to say that. Okay, so I would like to today your club invited so many heavyweights, not happy, so heavyweight judges. So they will give you some comments, okay, for your further improvement. And I would like to divide it into two parts. The first part is the humorous speech evaluation part, and they will conduct it by Jimmy and Jude. Firstly, we will invite Jimmy to give some comments on the humorous speech part. Let's welcome Jimmy.
So, humorous speech. And I just laughed my ass off, so I have to put my ass back. Alright, before I start to evaluate. Okay, I'm good. So I have 3 minutes to evaluate the humorous contest. So first one, time control. We noticed that there were 2 speakers over time today. Yeah. Remember, it's a contest. So even 1 second you're over time, bye, see you next year. Even you're the best. So time control important. Second, when it comes to humor, it's always about twist. You have to have something unexpected for your audience. Don't say cliche in it. For example, a nice twist might be, once I went to a fortune teller because I had a miserable life. And I went to him, he told me, young man, when you're young, you will suffer from a lot of difficulties. And I was, oh yeah, he's so right. And I keep asking, what if I get old? Come on, tell me more. And he said, when you get old, you'll get used to it. So it's something unexpected. You gotta prepare these punchlines into your speech. The third thing, passion. When it comes to humorous contest, sometimes your passion is even more important than your content. For example, I remember one speaker said, start with, hello everyone, I'm David. Well, I see no passion. You can do, hello everyone, I'm David. Oh yeah, I didn't say any joke, but it was funny. Anyway, so it's about the way you deliver your speech. Alright, deliver with your passion. And next one, body language. I remember when one speaker went deliver his speech, it was like, well, this kind of postures delivering a sense of, I'm not sure what I'm talking about. So always look into your audience's eyes. Even you have an empty mind, just look into them and pretend that you remember something. Yeah. Don't do like this, because this body language just say, oh, I don't remember what I'm going to say. So it's not good, okay? And finally, I suggest all the speakers use more interaction with the audience, like Changting. Changting did a very good job. He asked the audience questions, like, do you agree? No, he doesn't agree. You know, like this. So the audience can be more engaged. Because I noticed that some speakers just speak on the stage. I speak whatever I say. You want to listen or not? Oh, not my business, sorry. You gotta interact with the audience, especially for humorous contest. Because the more you interact with the audience, the more audience will engage into your speech. So overall, wonderful, wonderful contest and great speakers. And I'm very looking forward to seeing all of you in the area or division, even district contest stage. So thank you. I'll give control back to the chief judge. Yeah, I remember.
Thank you. Okay, next let's invite Jude. He's the past Division G director. Let's welcome Jude to give some comments on the humorous speech contest. Yeah.
Chief Judge, my dear fellow Toastmasters from campus, Toastmasters Club provide us the opportunity to learn the sense of humor and taking the sense of humor into your life. In the common life, living, taking sense of humor into your speech, into your speaking, into your talking. You always sense of humor, you get better communication skill with people. Even though in the future you lead people, sense of humor, we can learn in the humorous speech contest. Here, I admire all of you, the contestants, deliver the speech in pronunciation part. Very, 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 very good. Good pronunciation is good. English pronunciation is a good standard. And I listened to your English pronunciation clearly and understandable. So I think very, very good. You are in the high level campus Toastmasters club. You're very good. But I have to point out 6 comments. When the winner in your club join the higher level, area level, division level, district level, please pay attention to my comments. The first comment is concerning the speaking attitude. The humorous speech contest is different from the regular common speech, even the contest. When you deliver a humorous speech contest, please use a powerful presentation. When you show your sense of humor, your smile, your facial expression, you absolutely never show something nervousness. When you show that you fail, and you always show the sense of humor, smiling, even though you have some of the weakness and experience you need. And the powerful presentation. Secondly, you have to pay attention to your speech on the speech value, the significance in your speech, and make the higher speaking value in your speech. I see in my mind, 2 in your contestant in humorous speech can be very good, short, a little bit good. But the body movement and the speech attitude are very important, and make audience response all the time. Try your best to audience, maybe in a few seconds, in 10 seconds, make everybody ha, laughter making. This is very important. And the response. And one thing is also very important is when you deliver a speech contest, and even the humorous speech contest, you do not use. You have better not use PowerPoint, because you spending some of the time, and except you have to absolutely show out some of the pictures, very important pictures to audience. Otherwise, please do not use PowerPoint. Waste your time when you're using in the PowerPoint. This is my humble suggestion. I think you are better, very better. You are excellent, especially in the campus Toastmasters club. Chief Judge.
Okay, the next part is for the evaluation part, and we would like to invite Angel to give some comments, and she is now the Division 8 director. So let's put hands together to welcome Angel.
Dear club members. Yeah, it's dramatic effect. Okay, I will provide my comments on evaluation. You know how important an evaluation is. I didn't realize the importance of evaluation when I was a student at SU and in NTU Toastmasters. I'm one of you many years ago. And after I entered the society and become a junior manager right now, just like today, I just interviewed some of the interviewee. I thought the skills of evaluation is so important because I give them an article and ask them to evaluate the article and present it to me immediately. So what you learn in evaluation is so important in your future, so remember that. And in this evaluation contest, I find it's several good points of view. We all know that evaluation is a mini speech, and in evaluation it composed of 5 parts. Would you please tell me? First one is the opening, and then the good point, the strong points you find from the speaker, and then it's the transition to the suggestions part, your recommendations, and finally it's the summation. Today I find all of you did a great job in every part of them, but I can provide some suggestions for you. First one is in the opening. In the opening, the tip is to show your enthusiasm while you stand on this stage. You only have 3 minutes, so in the beginning, instead of saying, guys, I love your speech, you can say, I really love your speech, I really love it, I learned a lot. So through this opening, you can infect your audience in few minutes, in few seconds, and then you can go to the strengths of the speaker. The tips here is to not only review or repeat the contents of the speaker, provide the comments of your own. Imagine if you are the speaker, what would you like to listen? That is the message interpreted by the audience, right? The message you deliver and what is digested by the audience. So feedback is more important than repeating the contents. So this is important for the strong point part. And then there's the transition. I find most of the evaluators said, since I'm the evaluator, I have to provide my suggestions for you. It seems like you are forced to be the evaluator. Actually, you could say, if I could say anything to move you to the next level, or I really want to share my opinions to you to make you better next time. Or one of our evaluators did a good job. She said, evaluation is not individual evaluator only. It means improvement and encouragement. So I want to say something to you. Yes, this is different. So pay attention to the transition of the evaluation. That will be better when you move to the recommendation part. And for recommendation, my suggestion for you is provide more recommendations for speaker that really want to improve. So don't be so kind because you're an evaluator. You can just say at least 3 points to help the speaker move to the next level. Also, provide practical examples and improvement is very important. But Nina just said you should improve, but didn't provide any examples. One of our evaluators did a good job. She said, you can express your danger more. And then the speaker just screamed here, danger, this fire. It's a good example to tell the speaker, oh, maybe next time I can do this. So it's a great job. Also the summation part. I believe all of you know that the summation is very important in evaluation. But the point is, you can summarize all the points you said during your evaluation, but not just say, thank you, looking forward to your next speech, visit us next time. If you have more time, you can do more in these parts. So, to sum up my evaluation, for your evaluation, I love the points you share to us. If we can improve to notice more about the structure of this mini speech, you will make it even more effective and excellent next time. Chief Judge.
Thank you. Oh, Andrew really is so wonderful. Oh, okay. I would like to give my comments on the evaluation also. The first one is okay. I would like to be specific. Okay, first one's Peggy. Okay, Peggy, I think your vocal variety and your hand gesture, your body movements are perfect, but you really repeat the content too much. And you rush to the end of your speech, like you just give I think the suggestion is great, is that the speaker should exaggerate her speech. I think the suggestion is good, but provide more. And I think the conclusion part is a little bit too rushed. You're like afraid that, I saw the red flag, okay! Okay, so don't rush, okay? You can calm down, because when you see a red flag, you should come to the conclusion, but you should calm down, okay? So I think it's a little bit too rushed to the end of your speech. And the next one is Sherry. I think Sherry did a very high technique. I think all of you can learn from Sherry that, okay, because the speaker mentioned EGF, and she used the EGF should be escape and something like that. And Sherry said, okay, eye contact and grabs the attention and fluency. I think this is a very simple way, and we all can learn. For example, a lot of evaluators like to use like, okay, I would like to provide you 3C, like confidence, convenience, C represent blah blah blah. Or I would like to say this is the smile speech, S represent blah blah blah. Okay, so I think this is a very great technique. You can prepare some vocabulary in your pockets. Okay, and then so you just only have to prepare one set of the vocabulary in your pockets, and every time you can use it in the contest, because they will invite different judges, so they will not know that you use only one set of the vocabulary. So I think this is very useful. And I would like to give Sherry a comment that, okay, Sherry and Maggie, because you two are evaluated, but please don't say humble suggestion, okay? Humble, oh, I'm so small, okay? Don't say that, okay? You should say, okay, to make your speech better, to become a better speaker, so I would like to provide you some suggestions. Don't say humble, okay? All in all, I think you two are differ well. And for Maggie, okay, also, I think Maggie did very well as the transition, the improvement and inclusion. I made the notes. I think this is very inspiring and also very impressive. Okay, so I think I should say that among all the contestants, Maggie did the most complete conclusion that she mentioned all points that she summarized all points that she had said. And then she said, okay, so this is great, and you can move forward to your next speech. Okay, so I think the conclusion part is very, very important, and this takes 50 points. Okay, and for the next one, Michael, I think Michael also did very well. Okay, you analyze the speech very, very well. That's okay, a lot of aspects, and you mentioned and divided into many parts. Okay, and if I can give you some suggestions, just like Angel has said that maybe you say, okay, maybe you forget the lines, but it's okay. Okay, so next time maybe you can be more specific. You can suggest the speakers that, okay, so maybe next time you can rehearse more, or maybe you can say, okay, so maybe you can take a deep breath and think about it. Okay, maybe you can provide a specific suggestion instead of just say, okay, so forget the line, but it's okay. So be specific, and I do believe that this is a very useful evaluation from you. All in all, I think today all of the contestants and all the audience really did a wonderful job. So please give yourself a big round of applause. And next, I would like to invite the most, the heaviest weight judge in Taiwan, the district director Caroline, to give the overall comments to tonight's contest. Let's welcome Caroline.
Thank you, team. I'm not the heaviest one. I lose 2 pounds last month. Do you know that? Yes. Anyway, I would like to have that I see something new run for 3 minutes, and I will start here. Can you get a start? And then I'll get some feedback from you. Whatever you're looking, I see something new. It's the champion the year before. Not this one. Can you see it? You don't need to turn off the lights.
Danajaya Perirachi.
You and I are not very different from this flower. Just like this flower is unique, you are unique. All of us have something special that makes us as beautiful. Do you know what makes you special? Now the answer to that can be a little difficult to find. Because sometimes life has a cruel way of picking out your petals, breaking you in two, and throwing you into the trash. And when you're broken, it's very difficult to feel special. It's going to share my fellow flowers. I can remember the first time I broke. I was 17 years old. I had already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. Now, I wasn't afraid of the cops, but there was one person I was very afraid of, and that was my mama. Raise your hand if you have an emotional mother. Let me see. Put them all together, you get my mama. I can hear her scream outside the police station. Even the cops were afraid. She came up to me, held the iron bars, looked into my eyes, and I saw a tear coming down her face. Now, I've seen my mama cry before, but mothers cry 3 types of tears. Tears of joy, tears of sorrow, and tears of shame. And when a son sees a mother cry tears of shame, that's a life-changing moment. She looked at me and said, "Son, I want you to be a better man." That night, when I drove home, my dad was waiting for me at home. Now, my dad is a cool dad. Raise your hand if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, you get my dad. My dad came up to me and said, "Son, it's okay. You flunked your exams. You already got arrested. That's fine. You get that from your mother's side. I want you to start working immediately." And I said, "Okay." So my dad took me to meet one of his friends called Sam. Now, Sam was an accountant who had an accounting firm.
Okay, we
and
can stop now.
generously decided to make.
I just want to show you. This is the champion of world speaking in, I think this time was in Malaysia. And last year was in Las Vegas. This coming year in August will be in Washington, D.C. So every time we have the contest from the club, right? As we say, we go to the area division, then the district, the whole country, then we send one person champion to the world to compete with other 99 persons. So we have 100 districts right now. So we will have 10 different rooms, and each room will have a champion again. That will be usually on Thursday, the whole day. Then Saturday, they will have the final. And the final has to have the different speech title than the Thursday, the semifinal. Anyone in this room saw this movie? You? 2? Okay, that's it? Okay. When you prepare for a speech contest, what you have to do? Of course, you need to find all the world champions, or even go to our website, www.toastmaster.org.tw. There, on the right side, there's a section called Winners. All the winners from 2006 up to now, almost 10 years. They have all the DVD, also the writing, the script, right next to it. So that is where, if you really want to join a contest, that is where you should start to decide what kind of topic, question, you are going to start to prepare, okay? Because I want to ask all of you, do you know the difference between a contest and a conversation? Yes. When you are here to deliver a speech for contest, what you have to do, you have to have intonation. You're not just come here to talk, to conversation. You have to have a purpose. The most important thing when you deliver speech is that what is your message? We have been here, I think all of you listen more than hundreds of the speeches. Tell me which one you remember. Really, which speech is still in your mind after 1 week? You listen to it after 1 month, after a year, after 10 years? Which one do you still remember? That is the purpose. Is you need to find out what's the message you want to deliver to the audience. So tonight we are here, we try to start to prepare for a contest, which you are going to do, go through the area, division, and also the district. I salute to all the winners. I don't know who is the winner, but anyway, I salute to them that you will be a representative for this club. As you all know that, what is the purpose of Toastmasters? Why we have this organization? We have 90 years history for Toastmasters. And in Taiwan, we have 173 clubs right now. We have 30 clubs at university, which include NTU, NCCU, NTUST, and all 30 of them. But what is the purpose? Why we need this organization? Do you know? Tell me one word. What you get in Toastmasters? It's one word. Anyone?
Communication.
Communication, that's a skill. What's the one word that you think? Okay?
Better.
Huh?
Better.
Better. To be better, that's a result. What else? Confidence. That's right. That is what we're trying to learn from Toastmasters. It's the confidence. Confidence will show that when you have a trouble, when you prepare something, it's not easy. What you tell yourself as a Toastmaster, I can do anything I want if I really want it. Okay, you need to build that confidence in your mind. By the way, for today's speech, what we just showed, tell me, not you and not Angel, okay, I want to from the other people. Can you tell me what's the title of the speech we just saw? What's the title? I see something in you. Because we didn't finish it. I'm trying to show you is, go home, listen to whole speech. Because he did a terrific job. And not just making everybody laughing, but he tell you something. Everyone has a potential. What we try to do is unleash your potential. Help everyone to become, as you say, a better person. Help everyone to fulfill their dreams. And that's the purpose of Toastmasters. And before I start my next part, I want to say something. Is you all know you have a book called C1 from C10, right? C1 is icebreaker, C2 is get to point, C3 is organize your speech, C4, and all this. There's one very important thing I want to mention is, do not use PowerPoint. I noticed that quite a few people, especially engineering major, I don't want to say, but anyway, for engineer, they always like to use PowerPoint. You're here to learn how to communicate. If you use PowerPoint, what will prevent you? They will prevent you from eye contact. You're not going to communicate with all the audience, has that emotion, that thing connect. You can't stop the bridge between you and the audience. So do not use PowerPoint except C8. C8 is comfortable with visual aids. That's only the section we call, only lesson you can use PowerPoint. But otherwise, all the other speech you are delivering, please do not use PowerPoint, because that will prevent you learn the body movement. That will prevent you to learn the vocal varieties. That will prevent you to be really in emotion. You want to let people, everyone needs to learn the intonation, the emotion that you want to express in your speech, okay? So do not use that. And I want to show the next one. What I just mentioned to you, we have 173 clubs. A few last week, okay, we can start with this one. You know what we just did last Friday afternoon? We have 100 only 30 people in Taipei main station, and we just did a flash mob. Can you imagine? Toastmaster District 67 can do this because we don't have money to put them all practice together. We have someone practice in Kaohsiung, Tainan, Taichung, Taipei, all different places. But Friday morning we put them together, practice once, then we go to Taipei main station. The music director is the one who did 民歌40音乐总监. After he saw our performance, the first one we did is You Raise Me Up. When I'm down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be. But anyway, the second one is 四季红. The third one is 台北的天空. The last one is 你是我的小苹果，你是我的小呀小苹果。We have that 100 pieces of people. Can you imagine? All of them is dance the same. And the teacher told me this will be the best video he saw. So when we have this production done, I will say to everyone, hopefully we will break the record of 民歌40. 民歌40 right now has 6 million viewers. So we want to do more than that, right? Okay, now go to next one. Next one is our spring conference in Grand Hotel. As you can